Parlok Pang from East Asian Regional Studies, presenting the politics behind the curious case of Yuling versus Chen Xiaoqi.
What is the role that Chinese court judges play within China's legal system? Let's imagine we are in the year 2001. You are a Supreme People's Court judge by the name of Huang. A case comes before you involving two individuals, Yuling and Chen Xiaoqi. Chen had stolen Qi's college entrance exam scores and used these scores to gain admission into college, to get employed at a bank, and even got married using Qi's name. For the very first time in China's legal history, you award Qi damages based on the Constitution. In China, the Constitution protects one's rights to an education and to their name. However, prior to your decision, no court had ever relied on the Constitution as a legal basis in their decisions. 7 years later, you wake up to your name bombarded all over Chinese media headlines. You were arrested on corruption charges, and your judgment for the case was withdrawn. My thesis asked the following research question. What does Huang's legacy tell us about a specific moment in China's legal history? I used the research method of analyzing primary sources, including Huang's published essays, as well as official communications from both the Supreme People's Court and the Chinese Communist Party. My research finds that the year 2001 was a specific high point in China's legal history where court judges were actually able to exercise independence of thought in delivering their decisions. More importantly, Huang's downfall demonstrates that there are heavy political costs associated with expressing opinions that are contrary to Chinese Communist Party official ideology. The significance of my project is this. In a time where people commonly accept that China's triumph over what Westerners call rule of law actually happened under Chinese President Xi Jinping in 2022, Huang's story shows us that as early as 2008, there were signs that China was backsliding from the rule of law already. For the general American audience in the room today, my significance of the project is that it challenges us to question our assumptions about China as a legal system, especially when we think about what judges actually act and play in a different non-Western context. It is important that we have to be cognizant of these Western-defined understandings and assumptions so as not to further orientalize China in our efforts to understand the East. Thank you.